Okay. As I am filming this, it is December 28th. The Arc Raiders video just went up. So, cool. I do not want to beat around any kind of bush too much on some topics, but there will be other ones that I'll probably get a bit deeper into. So, I do have my phone right here. Now the thing is, it's not a script, but it is like each topic I want to cover. Like I've got 4 things on here, four things. So yeah, if I branch off, I branch off. So be it. But on here, I have 4 things I want to cover. I think it's time right now that I mention the state of the channel and where it's gonna be going forward from here. I used to be able to edit more. I used to be able to do more with the channel, like 5 or 6 months ago. But the problem is, that's when I got a new job. Now, bear with me. The job I used to have at Walmart, I had half the day to myself regardless, because I could get up at 4 or 4 or 5, come in at 7, get out at 4, be home in 5 minutes, and be able to do whatever I wanted for a good while. And I could even stay up till like 10 or 11 and still get a decent amount of sleep. Now I'm in a job where I get up at 3, I can come back as late as 8, maybe 9 o'clock at night. It has happened. Earliest that we have came back on like a regular day is 4 o'clock or maybe 4:30. That is like the earliest that it happens on a regular day. Free days though, they're actually set though. That is the plus side. And that is Saturday and Sunday. I get weekends. Now the thing is, I do still play games with the others. As you guys can tell in their videos, Militai and Blue Cash, you can tell in their videos, I still play with them. I still do it often. I still play with them often. But that's the whole schedule deal. My schedule is way more aggressive comparatively than what it was 5 or 6 months ago. I just don't have that type of free time to be able to play a game for 3 to 4 hours and then turn right around and spend another maybe 4 to 6, 8 hours every day. Like I just can't do that. If I were to stay up during the weekdays, I just might die. Like just like like I'm not even kidding. Like the job I work at, you're supposed to be awake. If I were to fall asleep, which I have nodded off before while doing this job, and that was even when I knew my life was at stake. There has been one time where I almost got in a car crash because of it, because I attempted to stay with that gaming schedule at first, and it didn't work. It really didn't work for me. I tried, and I genuinely almost died over it, so I can't do it. I can't stay up like that anymore. I can't do it unless it's like a one-off. If I do it once during the week, yeah, that's fine. But like if I do it two times, I'm kind of just it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I can't do it. Not after what happened that other time. Like I genuinely almost got freaking into a car crash because I nodded off and then woke up a couple seconds later. There I am in the other lane, and here comes another car. I jerked it to the freaking right, and I parked, and I just sat there for a couple minutes like, it doesn't work. This doesn't work. I can't do it anymore. I can't do that. I cannot stay up anymore. I can't do this. It's a terrible idea. Which brings me to what I'm more into now, and that is Twitch. Before you say anything, it makes my schedule easier, so that way, if I get into a stream, I could do like a 3 or 4 hour stream, and it's there. That's that. And if you want to talk to me live, please do. Like, actually, please do. I would actually be very interested. I think that would be awesome. Please do. I keep my phone right here during streams, and I have it on chat. So that way, like, if I mean, really, in the corner of my eye while I'm gaming, I'll see if someone chats. So it's just like, okay, cool. Let me respond. So, if you want to talk to me, please join in on Twitch. That'd be great. And I know I said that I don't get the time to edit, but the thing is, I have a very, very big project that I just came up with the idea of in late November, and I've already started working on it. I feel like this is actually going to be like my big project of 2026. Like this is going to take me a while to do, because this is actually a really big one. I've already got stuff on the way. I've gotten things situated. I've had to relearn some skills so that way I could actually keep up with what I'm trying to do. And I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a big project. It's a very big one that's gonna probably have me at my wit's end. So if future videos or like of the others or my future streams, and I'm just in like a don't talk to me type of like attitude, I'm sorry. But that's just what I've been trying to do, and it's actually really hard for me to do. I've only gotten like one part way through, and like there's over a dozen parts I want to do for it, and I've just managed to get through one part, and I know for a fact I'm gonna double check it, maybe even triple check it while I'm doing it, and then it's probably gonna be like, oh, well, does it work with like part 7? It's gonna be an interesting one, and once all of my end is done, like I'm doing pretty much all the heavy lifting of what this project's gonna be, but when it is done, there's gonna be 4 of us in the group involved with the final like product of the cover of it, like, you know, the video process. One of them wants to keep his name private. He can show, he said he's fine with the whole thing, just don't say his actual name, I guess, which, you know, gotta respect that. I'm good with that. So when it's in the description and whatever, he's gonna be anonymous. Yeah, got Militime with it. Militime's doing it. Cash, unfortunately, he's not in this. He's not close enough. He's not close enough to where, you know, the 4 of us live to do this. Otherwise, I actually would have had him involved. I absolutely would have had Cash involved in this, because I genuinely think this would be a very fun thing for all of us to do. Like, when we actually get to the thing that all of us are going to do, that's when it's going to be fun. I'm doing the hard headache part right now, and I'm going to be doing the hard headache part for probably a while, unless I get a stroke of genius suddenly and can actually, like, start flowing through it, because so far, the last month of doing this, it's been kind of like almost half of it has been me just sitting there like just like staring, trying to figure out what I'm doing. And it's not I'd get onto like Discord calls with the others, and they would just be hearing like the and they're like, what are you doing? Or I'll just be like, because I mean, it's frustrating for me to try and do it, but like I gotta follow through. I mean, I'm already I'm already one part through. I gotta get the rest of it done. So I mean, the whole project idea I think is really cool. It's just working towards it is hard and confusing because it's stuff I've never tried to do. I'm basically doing all this first time, where most people, when they start, they would start with something small, something simple, that kind of deal. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the first time, and I'm doing a large scale thing with it, and phew, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm losing my sanity. I'm just saying I'm getting frustrated constantly when I do it. And I need to take breaks before I, like, actually throw something. Because it actually does frustrate me with what I'm trying to do. And because I'm not good at it. That's the thing. I'm not good at it. So I mean that's what this is for. It's so that way it's like a really huge leap into starting out. Because I'm a big thing of the best way to get good at something is to just do something way over your head. And I mean I gotta be honest though. This one's a different subject. My actual last topic on here says future plans. So, but something I actually like just came to realize is over the year that I've actually like joined in on Militime's group, I think it's actually been one of my best years. First time that I met him, it was a literal, like, he was the only one who said the only sentence, because I was working and he didn't have a job at Walmart yet. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but at the time, I was really, really not in a good mental space. Like, I was actually, like, really, like, sad overall at the time. And it wasn't because of Walmart, it was just things that were happening. And I was on my way to the back, to just, because a truck came in, so we were gonna, get it to our department, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, he just kind of walked by me, and he was like, keep your head up, man. Because, I mean, I was, like, looking just almost straight at the floor when I was walking to the back. And, like, when he said that, like, I didn't even see his face. I kind of just, like, looked, like, straight forward. I was like, what? Huh? And I looked back, I saw his hair color. That's how I remembered him the next time I saw him. But, like, when he said that, I was just like, huh. Maybe it wasn't my fault. And that started, like, the slow progression into me, like, finally starting to get back up to, being me again. And the second time I saw him, it was actually around Christmas last year. It was actually really close to Christmas. I think it was a little bit before, like maybe a week or two. And wait, no, 2 years ago. Wait, not last Christmas. Was it last Christmas? Because it was during meat and produce, so... Okay, so yeah. But yeah, it was Christmas, and that's when I saw him again, and I was just like, hey! You! How you doing, man? And, we talked for maybe, about an hour or two, that kind of deal. And, he was pretty cool. And now here's where things got weird. So we did add on Discord, but I kid you not, for like 4, maybe 5 months straight, I did not talk to him at all on the Discord. I did not trust him at all. I thought there was something scammy. I thought there was something fishy. I didn't trust him at all. Like, I had zero trust for this guy. Nothing. Nothing at all. Anytime he messaged me, I was just like, when I read it, I was like, is he trying to get something out of me? What's he doing here? What's with this guy? And, so... finally, they put me into, electronics about 6 months after that. Wait, no, not after that, no. 6 months after that Christmas. So during the time I wasn't talking to him, I was still in that other department. Then they moved me to electronics, and maybe a week or two after that, that's when I saw him again in person, and I was just like, hey! And that's when we talked for a while again, and thing was, he was like, man, I kind of want to get a job here. And I was like, you should. It's a good first job. I will be fully honest. Walmart is a good first job. It's a good first job. So I was like, yeah, you should. And we walked all the way from the back electronics. We kind of went through the apparel and clothes area, and he was getting some shoes, whatever. And he's like, man, this is like my whole freaking paycheck. I was just like, well, what else were you planning to get? And he was like, well, I was hoping to get some bananas. And it's like, I'll get your bananas, man. But yeah, ever since like pretty much September, October of last year is when we actually like really started hanging out. That's when we actually hung out. And it was December that he actually put me into the Discord group with, you know, Cash, all that kind of stuff. Cash, Poetic, JB, yeah, and it's been a good year. It really has. I've actually really enjoyed my time with everyone involved in the group. I think they're cool people, and they definitely get on my nerves. I get on their nerves, but that's the point. That's the point of how we are. Daniel is totally Daniel's definitely the gayest one, of course. He has to be. I mean, even my dad has asked me if he's gay. That's actually not a joke. He's asked twice if Militime was gay, and I told Militime about it both times, and he gets so insulted, and I love it. It is awesome. It's been quite a year with all of them. A lot of rage baiting, a lot of games, a lot of screaming, a lot of soundboards, a lot of getting on each other's nerves and literally taking us off to the point to where we just get off. And I've genuinely noticed the difference between Cash and Daniel's channels from at the beginning of the year to now. I think that they have done amazing on their, you know, editing styles. Daniel has definitely been doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on doing whatever he can to try and get good videos out there. And I mean, out of anybody in the group, Daniel and I are at each other's throats the most. Like, poof. I don't know if it's because I actually kind of question of why it is that we go at each other so much, but like at the exact same time it makes more sense, is because we both know that we that we could totally hurt each other if we wanted to. And I mean, it's actually kind of cool of like that I actually finally have gotten people that I'm willing to hang out with in person, especially like with Daniel and his brother. Now another person moved down here, and I don't know why he wants his name anonymous, because it's actually pretty obvious who it is, but you know, whatever. Somehow we have to have the stars align for all of our schedules to be free. Now, thing is, they know that my schedule is set. Weekends. I mean, right now, I'm actually off of work until the 2nd, and I have been off for maybe about a week now. And it's actually been really nice. But what hasn't been nice is that my bank account has been pretty much going to empty. And that's another reason that I don't get 100% into YouTube, is because it's not really a guarantee for me. I know I'm not very interesting by myself. I know I'm not interesting. Really, I do. I'm not really that funny. That's why I use a soundboard, because that's the only thing that can back me up. I'm not really anybody special. There's no reason that I should actually succeed at YouTube. I personally really believe that. I don't think there's a reason I should. I'm just overcompensating with a hat that has my username, a shirt that had my username, being in the red and black theme, freaking having a red black katana back there that I bought as soon as I worked at Walmart. I mean, it just doesn't, I just don't see it working. Like, I don't see YouTube working for me. But that's not gonna stop me from, still doing it, because I want to help Militime and Cash succeed. Because out of anybody in the group, I personally think Daniel's gonna be the most likely to succeed out of any of us. And I genuinely hope so, because he's the one who actually, like, genuinely wants to have YouTube be his big break, his big thing, and I'm all here, I'm all for it. Because, like, I used to have that dream growing up, to, like, be able to play games, make a community, where you could, like, go to the cons and, like, see your fans that, like, you've helped, where they get to tell you how you've helped them through things that they struggled with, whether it was, like, just work, or if it ended up being, like, a death in the family, or how they found you, how you inspire them to do goals that they wanted to do. But I mean, but that's the thing. It was while growing up. So I didn't have a PC. I didn't really have much of a way of making any good videos at all growing up. Like, I had that dream, like, very early on. And I had no way of doing it. And I mean, I didn't get to have a job until I graduated. So I mean, I didn't even have my laptop until I was, like, mid-18. I wasn't in Daniel's group yet. It was just me. So I mean, I never really considered myself interesting. Like, by the time I had the laptop, I did not consider myself as an interesting person by myself. And Daniel will actually, like, he would flat out agree with me. The way I am is basically, if I cannot do something, like, if I can't play a game because it's not compatible with my PC, or I can't do this, can't do that, like, it's literally, like, you literally can't, like, the system just doesn't allow me to on here, I immediately lose interest. Like, done. Don't care. Moving on. Like, I mean, honestly, if Arc Raiders didn't work on my PC, I wouldn't have even thought twice. I would have just got a refund for the game, and I would have just kept playing Helldivers. I'm not even kidding. That's probably what I would have done. Because, I mean, I've ditched Star Citizen over it. I've ditched, like, that newer FNAF game, like Secret of the Mimic. Mage Arena I skipped because for some stupid reason it didn't want to work on my PC. And I mean, even after getting, like, support of how to freaking try and fix it with JB, and I mean, it improved it, but it was still laggy. I mean, if it doesn't work, I don't care about it, pretty much. Like, I threw it threw it to the wind. And, like, I felt, like, super inspired growing up by, like, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, the Vanoss crew a lot. I mean, I still do. I still watch Markiplier. I still watch the Vanoss crew. Jacksepticeye I still watch here and there. I mean, they're my favorite YouTubers, and they're what I grew up with. They're what I stick with. But regardless, that it doesn't mean that I don't want to succeed at YouTubing. I would actually really like to. But I mean, like I said, it's not a guarantee for me. So that's why I don't really put all my time and effort into it. Uh, my end game is to be a pilot. So, you know, I mean, if YouTube were to succeed, yeah, absolutely, I would ditch being a commercial airline pilot, and I would just get like a private pilot license, because I mean, honestly, no matter what happens, I want to fly planes. I think planes are freaking awesome. I don't see myself not flying a plane, whether I succeed at YouTube or not. I think the only way I would succeed at YouTube is if Daniel did. Like, it would be like a ripple effect. If Daniel succeeded at it, then, you know, people would probably go to my channel for my perspective of, you know, his videos, blah blah blah. That's honestly the only way I see myself succeeding at YouTube, because it's just, I don't really get that. I don't understand how I would do it. But I mean, the big project I'm doing, it's not because of YouTube. It's not because I want to succeed on YouTube. It's because I just want to make it, I want to have it, and I want to put it up. And I want people to see it. I want people to see it. And I want people to enjoy it if they like it. I don't look for people to follow me over it. I want to see comments. I want to see comments of people being like, wow, this is his first time ever doing this, and this is what he did? Wow. Would you look at that? With like no budget and very little time to himself, he put this much effort into it? Wow. Like, I look for more like of recognition than followers of anything. Like, I want to know that I was seen and appreciated for what I managed to do. And that's what I hope to do in 2026. I hope that's what goes on. I hope I manage to succeed at this project, because it is a big project, and I still have stuff on the way. I still have to buy stuff in order to even like get much further into it. Like, there are gonna be parts where I'm just gonna be at a complete stall because I don't even have it yet. I'm in a tough spot. That's the way to say it. That's a short way to say it. Future me, just skip all that entire spiel I just did. I'm in a tough spot, but I'm still gonna keep going. As long as I am stupidly careful, and I like just tie a noose around my freaking checking account and force myself to not spend jack for a month or two, I should be caught up. That should be how I can catch up enough to confidently get the things I need for the big project. I still have to actually get something that's a couple $100, and that's gonna be a big one too. That's gonna be a big one. This is a difficult project. I'm gonna keep working on it, and I hope I succeed. That's what I'm gonna work on. Until then, if I get, you know, just random time in like my project stalls to, you know, edit gaming videos, then I'll edit them. But until then, I'll see you guys. I'll still see you guys. I hope so. I'm still gonna stream in Twitch. Like, that's Twitch is not going anywhere, because genuinely that is so much easier for me to do. And I mean, you could argue that the Twitch streaming time could go towards the project, but then I wouldn't have any kind of, you know, fan base to check out the project when I'm done. I want people to see the project. And I mean, yes, I know I said that I don't expect to be successful. I'm not looking for followers. But if I could get followers, that would be nice, because then I would have people already at the ready who are just going to be like following for, like, if they follow for a long time, they're already going to know about this project I'm working on. So they can be like, you know, excited to see it. I want people to see this. I want people to be excited for it. I want to have it be cool. I want to do it. I want it to be cool. I want it to be special. I genuinely want it to be special for me. I want it to be special for everyone in the group, because we're all going to be involved. and we're all gonna be involved. I don't know if Cash is gonna be involved. I might be able to get him involved in some parts of it, just not the in-person parts of it. That would actually be really cool. I just came up with that. That would actually be cool. I'm gonna have to talk to him about it. I'm gonna have to see if he's willing to do that. What would I implement him for? Ooh, I'd have to think about that one. There's potential though. There is a lot of potential where Cash could come in with. I'm gonna keep working. I'm excited to keep working on it. I really am. It's so frustrating, but it is exciting to think of what the end result is. Like, I have it pictured and imagined in my mind of what it's gonna be. I've got ooh. And I can't say what it is. I can't say exactly what it is, and it sucks. I want to mention it, but I don't want to mention it because I want it to be a bit of a surprise until close to the end of it. I'm going to make sure to talk with everyone so that way they don't mention it in videos or streams or anything like that. I want to make sure that this is special when it comes up. I really am excited for what the end result is going to be. And it's, ooh, I can't even talk or think straight because I want to do it. I want to get it done, but I also want to take my time and do it right. But it's kind of hard to do it right when it's my first time and I suck at it. So Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope 2025 was good for you, and if not, then just as much as I wish if it was, I hope 2026 is better. For me, for you, Daniel, for you, Cash. Yeah, this whole group, I expect big things. I expect big things of myself. I'm gonna keep you guys to it. I hope you guys keep me to it. We're gonna help each other. We're gonna do this. We are so gonna do this. 2026 is our bigger year of where we're gonna freaking get into the next tier of YouTube. We're gonna do it. Daniel, you may be at 218 subscribers right now. By the end of this year, I want to see you minimum of 2,000. 2,000. I want to see you at 2,000 minimum. You. Yeah, you. Daniel, I know you're watching this. I know you're going to watch it. I know you're going to watch it to the end. And if you don't watch it to the end, well, then you're never going to get the inspiration. You're never going to hear my big plans for you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Man. I'm excited. I really am. I hope you enjoyed. 2025 was a big year for me. And it's going to be hard for me to top how my years went. My YouTube year, honestly, I think it's actually been my best YouTube year, subscriber wise and view wise, but uploading wise, I didn't do very good. I did all right at the beginning, but after I got the job, that's kind of where I fell off with uploading, and I have to apologize for that. I do heavily apologize. And I have to ask you to bear with me because it's going to continue until I get this project done, because this is actually going to be the big thing that I focus on. And like I said 100 times, I hope it goes well. And I hope 2026 goes well for you guys too. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.